In this video, I'll demonstrate how to interpolate results for samples or observations using the MyCurveFit Excel Add-In. I have open the same example used in the previous videos in this series, so we've already calculated the parameters for our 4PL fit using these calibrator X and Y values. We've created a plot data table and charted the resulting fit. Now I have a results table containing my point IDs and their associated Y values. Remember, these are the dependent variable results, often representative of individual observations. I'd like to apply this formula, which uses the Y values to calculate the corresponding X values. This can be configured manually, but it can be cumbersome. So to minimize the opportunity for typos and errors, the MyCurveFit Excel Add-In includes functionality to assist with configuring the 4 and 5PL formulas. So, to interpolate the X results using the calculated parameters and the 4PL fit equation, I'll select the cell to house the calculated result, and first enter the equals sign and begin typing MyCurveFit. Here, I'll select the 4PL CalcX option, and just as we did to calculate the Y values for the plot data table, I'll select our 4 parameters. To make these an absolute reference, I'll enter F4 to add dollar signs to the cell selection. Next, I'll enter a comma and select our first Y value, 2.5. Note the Y value selection is not an absolute reference, as we would like this to be updated as we move down our sample table. Once we press Enter to apply the formula, the result is calculated. We can hover over the bottom right corner of the cell and drag the formula down to apply it to the remaining observations. For those observations with Y values outside the asymptotes of the curve, in other words outside the A and D parameter values, the results are incalculable, and we receive the message that the Y value is greater than or less than the asymptotes of the curve, which you can see is the case for 0.6 and 0.10, where 8.2 is greater than the upper asymptote of the curve, and 0.8 is less than the lower asymptote of the curve. If you have any questions about how to interpolate X value results using the MyCurveFit Excel Add-In, please email us at support@myassays.com.